this is what they look like. They're just glitter red. And continuing their... So I have 3 of these like kiss nails. Turns out to be you guys. I'm gonna put it on real quick. I also just received the email that my Final Cut Pro link has been sent to me. Braid Life is back, you guys. So I feel like this video is filled with DIYs. It's just the DIY vlog. What's up, you guys? Happy Saturday. I hope you all are doing swell. So I thought that I would do a few days in my life. I don't know if it's just going to be today or tomorrow or the next few days. I'm just trying to go with the flow and try something new with my vlogs, because usually I try to structure my vlogs around fun things that I'm actually doing. So I thought that I would just spontaneously do a vlog for the next few days and just take you guys along without anything planned. So let me know if you guys end up liking this type of format. But I am hanging out with Kendall right now. He let me come into one of his spare rooms so I can just intro the vlog because we're hanging out, and I get so nervous introing vlogs around people. I don't know why that is. I can like vlog in front of people, but once I need to like intro a vlog, I just freeze up and I can't do it. So I found a place with some pretty decent lighting, so I'm just gonna sit here and kind of chit chat with you guys for a bit. So today is Saturday, and this morning me and my mom just piddled around our house. She went and grocery shopped for us and my grandmother, and then once she came back, I like took out the trash and helped her put groceries up and wipe everything down. And then Kendall came and picked me up, and we went to our favorite bubble tea place. I got the black sugar honey snow, and he got the vanilla bean mocha. And we just came into his house, and we were gonna like redo the patio and maybe sit out there this evening, so we might still have plans to do that as well. If you guys are new here, Kendall is my fiance, but we just are planning on hanging out. We're doing social distancing, so we haven't been seeing like people. So the only people I see during the week is actually my mother, then I see him, and then he only sees his roommate. So we've been doing it right, not going out and about, but we still do support our local businesses because that's so important in this time, because a lot of them have been hit really hard with not having as much business as usual. So I encourage you all to just order some food and pick it up curbside and support your local businesses, because that's going to help them out tremendously. You just going and, you know, getting food a few times a week from them. But so we're planning on doing that this evening, but we hang out like twice a week, and then sometimes on the weekend as well. So usually on the weekend we go to church, but since church is online now, we might end up watching church this evening. But he's downstairs playing 2K right now, which I need to actually see that, because he's been hyping that game up so much, and I love playing like video games. I've been playing Animal Crossing on my phone, which made me think that I need to get a Nintendo Switch, but instead I think I'm just gonna purchase the Final Cut Pro for students, because I'm in college to get my MBA. I start classes in June, and I just think that that would be a better investment within my money. But I just enjoy editing and making videos so much, so why not just take that money and actually buy something that can help improve the content that I put up on my social media. So I think I'm gonna just do that this evening. I brought my laptop, so I'm gonna show him and stuff, all the stuff that's gonna be on it, because we've been playing around with GarageBand as well, because that's where I edit my podcast and everything, and then he does like guitar and stuff for fun. He's been dabbling as well into GarageBand, so when I download it, we're gonna just play around with everything. But I think I might actually just buy it while I'm here. It's the Final Cut Pro X, and you get Logic Pro, Motion 5, Compressor 4, and Main Stage. So that might be beneficial, because I've been using iMovie since I've had my YouTube channel, and I really like it, but it can get a little tedious with trying to add like new graphics or just change the coloring or just improve the content in general. And also sometimes iMovie crashes a lot and files get lost, or they lag, or it just takes forever for it to get on YouTube. So I think a great investment will be for me to do that. So I just convinced myself to do it, so I'm gonna do it. My wallet and stuff is downstairs, but I thought that I would just say hello, you guys. This evening should be a lot of fun. We're gonna get food, so I'm gonna show you all of that and just take you guys along for my next few days. I hope you all social distancing and quarantine has been going well for you all. I think that this is just a great moment for us all to show compassion and love, as well as just show humanity and kindness. I encourage you all to find somewhere like local churches and schools or organizations that are taking monetary or even like food donations, because they're giving back to those who have lost their jobs or kids that don't have food because they get their hot meal from school. So it's just a great way for you to give back, especially a lot of us who are fortunate enough that we still have our jobs. We have the luxury of working from home. It's an awesome opportunity for us to give back to those who might have lost their jobs. As well, during this time, clean out your closet and find some stuff that you are not wearing anymore, because you can then donate that to someone who might need it for job interviews after all this stuff calms down, or just need it for like day to day. So I encourage you all to find something that you can give back and show kindness with, because we're all in this in the long run, and the more that we band together, the more this will just nip itself in the bud. But I hope everyone is being safe and kind out there. But I'm gonna head back downstairs, buy Final Cut, watch NBA, and drink the rest of my boba tea.
And the rejection by Jackson.
What's up, you guys? It is Sunday and I'm about to do my knotless box braids. This is my second time doing them, and this morning I just did some stuff around the house, and then I went over to the big beauty supply store and they were doing like curbside stuff. So I already had a pack of the Innocence braiding hair, and I get the 3 times in the 26" in the color 2 because my hair is pretty much black. So I just need to get one more pack, but they had a 4-pack special and it was only $7. Well, it was only $7.99, so $8. So I'm gonna do my braids. This time I made the back ones a lot more bigger the last time I did them, my first time doing them, and I made the front really small. So I'm gonna try to do medium size all the way through. And for it to be my first time last time, it was about 4 hours to do it. So I'm guesstimating it'll be like 3.5, 4 again for me to do it right now. And I set up shop right here so I can look out into the sunlight and just also watch TV while I do them. But I washed my hair because I took a shower, so I deep conditioned it. I washed my scalp really clean, and then I went through, I clipped my ends, and then I put some leave-in, some oil, and some heat protectant spray, and then I blow dried it so my roots can be pretty straight for when I braid them. So I thought that I would just show you guys my hair so poofed out, and this is with me just like cutting it and clipping it. So it's getting really long, and I feel like it's growing a lot because of the last couple times I've had braids. So I thought that during the quarantine it's a great time to just kind of do some self-care. So I'm gonna do a protective hairstyle, which is the braids, so I can grow my hair and not really touch it or do anything in that sort. Haven't been wearing makeup and stuff like that because I don't do that anyway, really. Just taking care of myself so we can do that glow up. But for the stuff that I'm using, I guess I can talk through that really quickly. I have my firm toothbrush in my bathroom, which I'm gonna get because my mom is helping me part my hair in the back because I can't see it. But I have another little mirror as well that I can see to make sure my boxes are straight. Then I also have a big mirror right here, so I have a bunch of mirrors just to make sure that everything is straight. But I'm using the Gorilla Glue just to make sure everything is really tight and sleek. Then I also have my Cantu edge control, which is really good for making sure everything is really sleek and neat. And then I also have my rat tube comb. I have 2 like scrunchies just to like hoist up areas, and I also have some of these Conair clips, so I have them clipped right here. I need to actually make this part a little bit straighter, but I'll do that once I get to the front. But I guess I'll show you guys when I get halfway through, because I think it'll make me nervous to have the camera going while I'm actually trying to braid. So this is the before, you guys, and I'll check in with you all halfway through, I guess. But it is currently 3 o'clock on the dot, so let's see how long this takes me to do it. see, you guys, it is 9:10 right now, and I literally just finished my braids. It took me a little longer because I did eat dinner. My mom made turnip greens and collard greens, and then she also made some northern beans and some cornbread. So I was eating, and then I also decided to make my braids a tad bit smaller as I did for my last time, because I feel like the last ones were a little too big. But I used about 3.5 bundles, so I still have 4.5 bundles left because I had some hair left over. So I can do my braids a few times more and still have hair. But this is what they're looking like right now, and I think they look really good. I don't know if I said the time, but it's 9:11 right now. So this is like the side profile, this is the back, and this is the other side. So I really like them, but they are extremely too long. So before I dip them in some boiling water to just kind of like seal the ends, I did burn them as I went. So each end is already burned, but I'm not a fan of the super long, so I want to cut it like halfway mid my back. So the best way to do this, and you guys, I took such a long time trying to part my hair because I wanted them to be perfect, and I love the way they turned out. I'm so glad I have my mom's help because she helped me. My braid is getting caught in my new ear piercing. She helped me with the back because I couldn't see that whatsoever. So that was very nice. But okay, so this is how long. They're 26 inches. That's how long I got the hair. But as I feeded them in, because I did knotless braids, they did come out a little bit longer because as you braid it, you kind of feed it in. And I showed you guys a little clip of that. But I think I'm gonna go like this, like a big old beard. I think I'm gonna do it right here. So this is, I might not cut all of that off, but we're gonna just go. I just can't stand for it to be super long, so I'm gonna cut also in a little triangle angle so it like falls on my back. Pretty. Ooh, getting a little scissor happy. So it's cut like this, so like in a V, just so it falls on my back nicely. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get. So, ooh, oh, they're still long. So that's good. I still want them to be long, but I didn't want them to be extremely long. Okay, so I don't think you guys can see it, but it's still down my back. So that's nice. I can deal with this length. I might cut it a little bit more because I enjoy like a blunt cut, because when you dip them, they get a little curly at the ends. So I think it looks nice. But I'm super happy by the way they turned out, and you guys look at them parts. Whew. What? Look at that side. We can do a middle part. I'm gonna like put my scarf on so it like lays down. But we can do a middle part. We can do. Your girl can rock a ponytail. We can pull some bits out like these. Can't tell me nothing with braids. It's braid life. This I've become a whole new person with some braids. I've become even sassier, and I am just sassy in general, but braid life is back, you guys. So I'm gonna dip my hair really quickly, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I like prep it and style it for the night, just so everything can stay contained. So let me go dip my hair. And we are back. Hair is dipped and it is a little wet, so I still have some time to like do a few twists at the bottom, so it ends up setting to be curly. But I oiled my hair like I told you guys. So before I do my braids, because I feel like the first time when I did get my braids done, my scalp wasn't oiled or anything because she requested it to not be oiled, and it just made for my eczema on my scalp get so inflamed, as well as that she put like jam on my scalp, so it just didn't work very well because jam is kind of harsh because it has a lot of sulfates in it. So before I do my braids the last 2 times, I have been oiling my scalp, and I also put leave-in conditioner in my hair because it just makes everything kind of blend in together and it makes it really shiny. I'm gonna go back in with some more oil, and when I dipped my hair, I put a little apple cider vinegar in the water as well, just to kind of get any bacteria or anything off the ends of my hair. So I'm using the Jamaican black castor oil and peppermint, and this is just so good for especially growing your hair out, and that's what I've been using when I wear my hair in protective styles. I just put this on my scalp, and I feel like my hair just grows so much. I actually have all of my favorite curly products on my channel on a video, so if you want to see all the products that I use, I'll have that video linked. But I just go through and coat my scalp, and so once that's done, I actually go in with Swell, and this is one of my favorite mousses. It's probably not the best for you, but I honestly just love this mousse a lot. So I have the shaping one. I think both of them are shaping, and I also have Aussie's, the leave-in conditioner mousse, but I don't really care for that one too much. I like this when I use it on my curly hair, and it's been making my curls like pop, and I really like this for my braids as well. So I take a handful, and I throw some on the ends too, and I kind of just rake it all until it dissolves. So there we have it. I'm not going to do any baby hair or anything because I'm about to go to bed, but I'm going to do my nails before I go to bed. But usually I also just throw on my scarf, and since I'm just going to be showing you guys like a montage of me doing my nails, you won't see me with my scarf on. So, ooh, I actually want to braid it up so it's a little curly for, or a little wavy for tomorrow. So, I don't like it getting caught in my earring. So I'm about to do my nails, and I want to find some that look really good with my ring. So I have 3 of these like kiss nails, and these are honestly some of my fave type of nails to wear. I just feel like they stay on a long time, and they also look really cute, and they're really funky too. So I have this pair, which my mom is actually wearing right now, so I might end up doing this because I really like the gray and the little glitter pieces. And then I also have these, which are also some of my faves, and they're just like a galaxy type of deep purple. And then I also have these glitter red ones. So I've never actually worn these before. I've worn the other ones before, but these are some of my new ones. And I want to say red might be really cute. I think I might do the red ones. So let the montage begin. this is what my nails look like, you guys. I think they look really good. I like to keep them kind of the longer length because they just make my fingers look even longer. And I really like this red. I didn't know how I was gonna think about it because I haven't used any of their reds before, but I like it with the shimmer because I think the shimmer looks really good with my ring. But I am going to head off to bed, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.
In the morning, you would kind of need a place away from everybody, even if they were just sleeping.
65-year-old Belgian immigrant named Hector, the building's janitor, who has a key to the basement and access to the whole building. January, making arrests, performing shady interrogations, and continuing their investigation while the media frenzy gets stronger and stronger.
Good morning, you guys. It is Monday and I am taking one of my breaks right now from work. If you didn't know, I work corporate sales in one of the biggest international companies in the entire world, and we are currently working from home. So I'm taking my break, but I've been so productive this morning. I legit pretty much have all of my work done for today. So I get to take the afternoon slow, respond to some emails, and gear up for the 2 meetings that I do have this afternoon. But I want to show you guys my braids. So the ends are a little crinkly, but I want to say that I have some flexi rods, and if I like curl the ends and then boil them, the ends will be more curlier. But maybe that'll be a project that I do this week sometime. But I just got the email confirmation. Well, this week I'm actually registering for my marketing classes because I'm getting my MBA in marketing. But I also just received the email that my Final Cut Pro link has been sent to me, so I'm about to download that right now. If you guys are like actively editing, can you please let me know what you use for your external hard drive for your MacBook? Because I have been using the Kensu brand, and I have 2 of these external hard drives. This is actually the 2 terabyte, so I have a bunch of storage left on it. But over the weekend, it just took forever for my computer to register it, and then it was acting really slow, and it just made me really nervous because I had cleared off all of my memory cards from like my college graduation and just like pictures in general, and I put them on the external hard drive, and then after I did that, it acted like it couldn't register anything. So I'm hoping that everything is fine. I was giving it like 3 or 4 days to relax because I did that last week, so I'm gonna try and test it out right now and see if it actually works. But I'm almost positive it does. I was just probably overworking it at the time. But yeah, work today has been really good. Also this morning I read my devotional, and I've been doing like a little Bible challenge and gearing up for Easter, and I just use the Bible app. And if you guys want to do it, this vlog will be out way later than when I'm talking about it. But the current challenge that I'm doing right now is walking with Jesus, and it's for Easter. So I'm also on my lunch break. I'm gonna watch church because I didn't get the opportunity to watch it as it was streaming over the weekend, so I'm gonna watch it today for lunch and just eat and stuff. But I thought that I would check in. I'm about to since I'm on my break still, I'm gonna do a thumbnail and description for a video that I'm uploading this evening, and that's all about like all of my favorite natural hair products and how I style my natural hair. So I did one of those like maybe 2 years ago, so I thought that I would just update on the products that I've been using as of recent on my natural hair. And then right now I'm gonna see if Final Cut Pro works. So that is the plan for my break for right now. As you guys saw last night, I did my nails as well. So this is what they look like. They're just glitter red, and I really like them because they look really good with my engagement ring. I found my pinky ring, so that was nice because Kendall gave me this gold pinky ring. But when we got engaged, I took off all of my jewelry and just shoved it in my purse. And then yesterday I was like, I have a gold ring somewhere. So and it's pretty sunny outside, so it makes for looking outside 10 out of 10. I might make a snack really quick because it is 11:10 and I don't eat lunch until about 12:30, so I might make a little snack and test out this new editing system, but I just want to say hello, good morning. Also want to show you guys a DIY because I feel like this video is filled with DIYs. It's just the DIY vlog, but a lot of us have to do it ourselves now because we're in quarantine, so or self-isolation. So I also have another DIY that I want to show you guys before the end of the day, so maybe I'll show you guys that as well after my lunch break. But hope you guys are having a great day. This camera is getting a little heavy, so I'm gonna do what I was intending to do on my break. So I will see you guys probably when I watch church service and kind of relay what the message was. I shall see you guys in a bit.
How you prove your love for me, and just how far you will go. Oh, it chases me down, fights till I'm found, leaves the 99.
The question is, why did he have to die? The answer is that Jesus paid the ransom price of his own life to free us from the eternal consequences of sin. Here's another question that comes up in regard to the death of Jesus. What does that mean for evil? This is an interesting reality of the cross, because the death that you might assume would signal a victory for evil is actually a triumph for good.
What's up, you guys? So it is 3:26 and I'm taking one of my last little breaks because I get off at 4. So I realized I didn't take my other 15-minute break, so I'm taking it right now. And I thought that I would just catch you guys up. For lunch I had curry, and then I watched church service, which was so good. You guys saw a little bit of clip of that, and it was just great to like listen to the worship and just kind of get and set the mood for the entire week. So it was just a really good sermon. But I thought that I would show you guys a little DIY. It's super simple, but I know that with the coronavirus that's going on right now, it's really hard to get like masks. So I thought that I would just show you guys a little DIY, and it's so easy and simple, but it's just a great way for you to have some type of protection when you go out and about, like going to the grocery store, getting gas, or just getting food. So this is the mask that I actually made, and it just sits like this, so it's super comfy. So I'm going to show you guys how I made it. So basically, I know a lot of DIYs, they say you can use hair elastics or you can use like rubber bands, but I just honestly feel like since my ears are kind of sensitive, it just kind of folds your ears and it just makes them really sore. So instead of doing that, I actually just cut off a pair of some old Hanes socks, and I just cut the elastic part off of the top, and that made for like a barrier to wrap around your ears. But I'm about to put you guys down so I can show you all how I made this. So basically, like I told you guys, I just cut off the elastic off of just 2 old socks. Everyone has an old pair of socks that they're not wearing, so I just used the black ones because I thought that it would go well with a lot of other bandanas that I have around the house. But basically, you just take a bandana, and I'm going to take it loose, and I did use 3 little safety pins just so everything stays secure on there. But this is just a great way, like I said, to have some type of protection when you go out and about to groceries, or you're going to pick up takeout and you're just having to be outside. Even when you're doing your walking, it's just great to have that protection over your nose and your mouth. So you are going to just take a regular old bandana, and this is one that I have. It's just a pretty cotton one. So you're going to take it and you're going to fold it like so. So it's in 2 halves. You just want to make sure they're even, but you're going to take the 2 folded halves, and then you're going to place them down, and then you're going to fold halfway on each. So I'll show you guys, but you fold halfway in, and then you take the other side and you fold that inward as well. So now you have just this little slick little piece. So let me see if you guys can see it better right here. So once you have the hole, you fold it in half, then you take one corner and fold it to the middle. You take another corner and you fold that one to the middle as well. So once you have the two middles, so I take my little safety pins and I just pin the ends. So everything is just bound together. And so once you have both sides safety pin, you're gonna actually take the little elastic and you're gonna loop it towards the center. And so it creates like this little thing. And so once you have that, you're gonna actually just take it and fold it inward again, but you're gonna take one side and you're gonna actually stuff it into the center of the other side. So it creates like a loop almost. So once you have that loop secured, I went in with another little safety pin and I just kind of made sure everything was nice and secure. And there you have it. You have a DIY face mask. So this is basically how it turns out to be, you guys. I'm gonna put it on real quick. And I feel like this is just such an easy DIY for you to do, just to give yourself an extra barrier of protection when you go out and about. I know a lot of us have like scarves and bandanas, and it's just a great way for you to have a new one each time you go out, so you can like rinse one out and wash it so you can have it for the next day. But if you don't even have like a bandana or a scarf, you can also use like an old pillowcase, or you can even just use like an old t-shirt and follow that same method. But I am actually going to end off the vlog right here, you guys. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any more emails before work officially ends, and I'm just gonna wait until Final Cut Pro like downloads on my computer, because I had to contact Apple and I had to download the newest software. So I'm doing that right now, and then after that I'm gonna download Final Cut Pro. So hopefully I'll have all this stuff all situated and have some new stuff and new graphics like edited within this vlog. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it made you just see the positive within life. I like for my vlogs to be somewhere where you can just get a little dose of happiness and a little dose of joy, because there's so much stuff going on nowadays, and it's just so important to fill yourself up with something that is just kindness and good, and also be kindness and good out there to the world, because in these times more than ever we need to show compassion and love and just be generous to our neighbors as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed these few days in my life, and until the next video, I hope you all are doing swell and have a blessed and wonderful evening. Bye, you guys.